LSD, cocaine, and ecstasy are now just a click of a mouse away.
You can buy any drug imaginable.
Immediately shut this site down before more damage is done.
You couldn't locate the people using it or administering the site. It works like cash on the internet. You can move it, but it doesn't have to be associated with any name. People couldn't trace the money. The case was pretty high profile and people wanted results, but they didn't know how to bring it down. So I grew up with my family in the projects in Brooklyn, New York, and we could see firsthand the devastation that drugs brought to the community. You would walk the streets and you would see people high on drugs. My dad was a math teacher, and I think I kind of got that from him in the way he approached things, and very methodically. 2 + 2 is 4. So I was going to go over every last bit of evidence. There was an overriding force that controlled the site, and it was Dread Pirate Roberts. I came across a posting on the Bitcoin forum about how someone could have a drug enterprise online and how would they do it. On his final posting in October of 2011, he lists his Gmail account, Ross.Ulbricht @gmail.com. So on Monday morning, I want to tell the other guys and girls in the group about what I found. The case had been going on for about 2 years. And they say, well, how'd you find it? And I tell them, Google. I mean, you come into this big case and tell people you've cracked it over a weekend doing Google searches. I was just this total outsider. You know, people dismissed it. It is frustrating when you think you found something and you don't think other people are as enthusiastic as you are. You just have to remain professional. If it's the truth, then they're gonna have to deal with me. I continued to look through all the public records of what Mr. Ulbricht had put out there. He was in his late 20s. He had a master's degree. I also was able to get IP information from Google, seeing where he logged in, and I saw that he was logging in from San Francisco, California. The last thing I thought I would find is a 35-minute video of him on the internet talking.
Here in San Francisco, I'm 28 years old.
It hit me like, wow, I might be the only one looking at this guy as being Dread Pirate Roberts. Frosty. There was an idea that there should be a meeting to get all interested parties to see if we can get all on the same page. While I was there, I heard in the background that someone said we had gotten on some San Francisco address. So I mentioned, I said, hey, I have a guy. They were somewhat dismissive. So I immediately get on the phone and tell the prosecutor. He says, well, what's the address? He runs it against an IP location the FBI had found where there was some DPR activity, that they're around the corner from each other. So then he says, we have to have a conference call between you, the FBI, and HSI immediately. I said, well, there's one other link I found. I found that Ross.Ulbricht was linked to this avatar, Frosty. The FBI agent starts coming in, like, what? What was that? What is this Frosty? Frosty. So I explained to him, that's just the avatar he used. You know, I thought it was kind of strange he was asking this question, but then he says, that is the name of the user that operates the site, Frosty. I knew the most about Mr. Ulbricht, but I couldn't get the approval to fly out in time for the arrest.
Ross is leaving his apartment.
I actually did run back and text my son on my phone saying, just to let you know, a bunch of FBI agents just came in and busted a guy, and my son knew exactly what Silk Road was. Well, I don't know why you do that.
I got an email from Jared when they got him, and he said, Gary, you were right. And that was a great moment. I had done my job well.